The empty chair at the end of the table had been there for 3 years now. Every Sunday morning, Robert would wake up early, just like he always did. He would make coffee, set the table, and place a plate at that chair. His wife, Martha, would watch him from the kitchen doorway. She never said anything. She understood. Their daughter, Emily, had moved to the city when she turned 22. It was for a job, she said, a good opportunity. Robert remembered the day she left. He carried her suitcases to the car. He hugged her tight. He told her he was proud. And then she drove away. At first, Emily called every week. Then it became every 2 weeks, then once a month. Now the calls were rare. She was busy, she had meetings, she had deadlines, she had a life that didn't include Sunday dinners anymore. But Robert kept setting that chair. Every single Sunday, Robert would sit at the head of the table. Martha would sit across from him. And between them, that empty chair stood as a reminder of what they had lost. Not death. Something different. Something quieter. Distance. One Sunday, Martha finally spoke. "Maybe we should stop," she said softly. "Maybe we should put the chair away." Robert looked at her. His eyes were tired. "If I put it away," he said, "it means I've given up hope that she'll come back." Martha reached across the table and held his hand. She didn't argue. She understood that hope, even painful hope, was sometimes all a parent had. Weeks passed. The chair stayed. The plates were set. The food was cooked, and life continued in its quiet, aching way. Then one Sunday, something changed. Robert was in the kitchen making coffee when he heard a car door close outside. He looked out the window. His heart stopped. Emily was walking up the driveway. She looked older, thinner, tired. She carried a small bag over her shoulder. When she reached the door, she hesitated. Her hand touched the doorknob, but she didn't turn it. She stood there, froze. Robert opened the door before she could change her mind. They looked at each other. No words came. Emily's eyes were red. She had been crying. "I'm sorry," she whispered. "I'm so sorry, Dad." Robert pulled her into his arms. He held her the way he did when she was small, when the world felt too big and scary, when only a father's hug could make things better. "You're here now," he said. "That's all that matters." Martha appeared behind him. She saw Emily and her face broke into tears. The three of them stood in the doorway, holding each other, letting years of silence finally break. They walked inside together. The table was already set. The empty chair was there, waiting. Emily saw it and stopped. She understood immediately what it meant. All those Sundays, all that hope, all that love. She sat down in her chair. Weeks passed. The chair stayed. The plates were set. The food was cooked, and life continued in its quiet, aching way. They didn't talk much at first. They just ate. They passed the potatoes. They shared the chicken. They existed together in the same space, the same moment, the same love. Finally, Emily spoke. "I got lost," she said quietly. "I thought success meant being busy. I thought growing up meant leaving everything behind. But I was wrong. I was so wrong." Robert reached over and squeezed her hand. "We all get lost sometimes," he said. "What matters is finding your way back home." Emily smiled through her tears. "I want to come back," she said. "Every Sunday, if you'll have me." Martha laughed and cried at the same time. "That chair has been waiting for you," she said. "We've been waiting for you." From that day forward, the empty chair was empty no more. Emily came every Sunday. Sometimes she brought stories from the city. Sometimes she brought nothing but herself. And that was enough. Robert never moved the chair. Even when Emily was there, he kept it in the same spot. Because it wasn't just a chair anymore. It was a symbol, a reminder that love waits, that hope endures, that family, real family, never gives up. Years later, when Emily had children of her own, she would bring them to that same table. She would tell them about the empty chair, about the grandfather who never stopped believing, about the love that brought her home. And every Sunday they would all sit together. The table full, the hearts fuller. The empty chair finally filled with the life it had been waiting for all along. Martha appeared behind him. She saw Emily and her face broke into tears. The three of them stood in the doorway, holding each other, letting years of silence finally break. They walked inside together. The table was already set. The empty chair was there, waiting. Emily saw it and stopped. She understood immediately what it meant. All those Sundays, all that hope, all that love. She sat down in her chair. Robert sat at the head of the table. Martha brought out the food. And for the first time in 3 years, the table was complete again. They didn't talk much at first. They just ate. They passed the potatoes. They shared the chicken. They existed together in the same space, the same moment, the same love. Finally, Emily spoke. "I got lost," she said quietly. "I thought success meant being busy. I thought." Robert reached over and squeezed her hand. "We all get lost sometimes," he said. "What matters is finding your way back home." Martha laughed and cried at the same time. "That chair has been waiting for you," she said. "We've been waiting for you." From that day forward, the empty chair was empty no more. Emily came every Sunday. Sometimes she brought stories from the city. Sometimes she brought nothing but herself. And that was enough.